So I'm actually just getting over a sickness and I am going to the gym right now. So I'm gonna get a quick workout in and then we'll do some flips later on. I was just having a yap session for like literally an hour and now I'm getting to work. Low-key ran out of time at the gym, so just gonna have to show off the pump and the outdoor lighting. Not the greatest lighting. It is currently 10 p.m. I am gonna go to Motion, do some tricking. It's been a while since I've actually done flips. It's been like, I don't know, it feels like it's been forever. It's probably only been maybe a few days. I need to get after it. All right, so I'm at Motion. About ready to do some tricks, but I gotta warm up. Christmas was yesterday, so I am feeling scared. Winter hits really hard in Montana in like January, and I'm pretty sure that we're cooked. So while I'm warming up, I'm gonna be super transparent with you guys. Recently, I went through an extreme struggle period where I just lost control of my entire life, it felt like, and I was unable to do any of the things that I actually love doing, which is filming content, doing flips. I guess the only positive thing that came out of it was consistently working out and going to the gym again. Felt like I was able to keep my sanity a little bit doing that at least, but I realized something pretty monumental was happening, and it was just extreme negativity on every aspect of life. I just wasn't feeling it at all, dude. It was terrible, and I hated it. I hated everything. It was super sad. And it was because I was working way too much, doing things that I didn't want to do necessarily. I took on an extra job. I was working another job on top of it, and I just had way too much workload put onto me. And instead of trying to deal with it and make it better and trying to actually learn what was going on with me, I started picking up a bunch of negative habits alongside all of that negativity that I was experiencing. So the lesson to be learned here is negativity attracts negativity. I had such a bad outlook that everything else in my life started falling apart, and I was just kind of letting it happen. Life really is not as simple as just getting over it and just being happy. It's not how it works. Which for a long time, that was actually like my main thing, is I was like, I don't have a right to be sad. I don't have a right to feel angry. I don't have a right to be upset about anything because other people are dealing with issues that are way worse than what I'm dealing with. And I would always reason with myself saying I've gone through way worse than what I'm experiencing now, when in reality, you go through new challenges all the time. So you can't really say that one is worse than the other. They're all different from each other, and they're all different lessons that you're going to have to learn in order to progress. They're all equal in their own way. You have to respect every single challenge that you face so that you're able to deal with it instead of just shitting on yourself for not understanding what's going on. And I'm gonna keep it real. There's a lot of things that you're not gonna know what's going on until you have to deal with it. Just part of it, dude. life is not afraid to throw you challenges, that's for sure. And you're just gonna have to figure out how to deal with every single challenge as it comes. And for me, for one of the first times in my life, I felt helpless, even though I'm the person that's supposed to make the decisions. It felt like I didn't even have the power to do that, which I did. And I started feeling sorry for myself for the first time in a long time. Started making a bunch of bad decisions like staying up late, scrolling on social media 24/7, but I've started to prioritize time management and it's helping me a lot. I'm actually starting to research things again. I'm trying to become a better person, trying to do exactly what my main thing is, which is becoming the best version of myself. And I urge everybody to try and do that every single day of their lives. Life is all about trial and error. That's all it is. And if you're not willing to figure out what the issue is, then there's no way that you're going to solve the problem. But yeah, anyone that's watching, I'm just like you. I'm going through life for the first time ever, just like you, just like anyone. And I'm not immune to mistakes. I might be someone you look up to or I might inspire you, but I go through challenges on a day-to-day basis and I'm still trying to figure life out and I'm still trying to make my goals happen. All right, so I should probably actually do some flips. All right, now I'm gonna start doing some floor training. I'm not really expecting much. I'm just trying to get back into the groove of things, so I wanna test some things out. These pants are definitely not it, but I bet they look sick. I had to switch out my pantaloons because they were bugging me out about certain tricks. That there is a Class A example. Momentum distribution gone wrong. Always make sure that your path of momentum follows a straight line. As soon as you deviate from it, your axis is gonna change, everything's gonna change. And that's one of the biggest issues for cart trip for me, is deviating from that straight just approach. Getting my momentum to travel straight and getting my body to not lean in a weird direction on takeoff. It is so crucial in order to get a good trip, and it's a hard one to battle. I literally have to visualize myself hunched over in order to avoid doing it. It is the worst. Whoa. I was not fully committed. I was scared. One of the things I'm noticing right off the bat, laziness on this spin step. I'm not even looking where I'm going. I'm like back stepping into my cartwheel and like looking this way and then going. And I don't even know where I'm going, and that's what's making me go like this way, is because I'm freaking not looking where I'm going. So make sure you look where you're going. What a disaster that landing was. Oh my God. Terrible. It's a little bit better, but I am still going over my shoulder in this weird way in my cartwheel. It's making me freaking drift and be all weird in the air. And it is definitely because when I go around, I'm like slightly overstepping. I'm also just not like doing my cartwheel properly. If you go too over the top with your cart, unless you have some magical tech, but at least this is for me, this is with my tech. If I go over the top too much, I just struggle to hit the correct axis. I struggle to keep my momentum going the right way. I have to do like a slant cart instead of this. If I do this, then I will instantly reach like this. Okay, there we go. So I fixed it because I countered the momentum going into my spin step that was trying to take me over my shoulder. I countered it by pushing my hands away from me on the ground into my cartwheel, and it sent me up and straight instead of traveling diagonally, which is the exact thing that I needed to fix my issue. Yeah, it is 12 at night. 12. And I'm here doing flips after a very quick gym workout. So I am probably about ready to wrap it up.